Spider-Man, Far From Home. You should really go watch this film. Hey guys, Aaronoticz here, and I'm here to give you guys my thoughts on the latest film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Spider-Man Far From Home. And as I accurately summed up in my parody of the Spider-Man team, I enjoyed it very much. I just had a great time sitting in the cinema, just watching the film play out. It was such a fun and exciting experience getting to watch Spider-Man Far From Home. Honestly, the film is virtually flawless. Every element in this film worked so well. The characters, the plot, the villain, the humor, and even the romance aspect of it was entertaining as hell. It surprised me how good this film was, because after Infinity War and Endgame, I just didn't know where they could take the MCU at this point. You know, what more could they accomplish? I even heard rumblings about people kind of losing interest in the MCU after Endgame. Things like Endgame's probably gonna be the last great MCU film, or the quality of the films after Endgame was gonna start plummeting. People were actually saying that after this film, they were done with the MCU. Well, I say to that, good luck! Because this film just proves to everybody, and I mean everybody, that you should never doubt Kevin Feige and Marvel, because holy shit, do they still have the magic. One of the biggest reasons why this film is so much fun to watch is because of the film's humor. The film has so many jokes that just gets you. Honestly, I don't think it has any jokes that didn't land for me. It was very funny, very funny. And add to that the road trip aspect of this film, and man does it do a good job setting up the mood. I was happy during the entire runtime of this film, and I loved seeing the characters that were featured on screen. Ned is as funny and as likable as the first film, maybe even more, and having his old dynamic with his girlfriend, I forgot the name, sorry, just made him even more likable. He had some of the funniest moments in the film. And dude, Peter and MJ, just wow. I've always had qualms with romance in the MCU. Most parents just don't really have that big of an impact within their respective movies, right? Some I like, for example, Tony and Pepper. Some I tolerate, Peter and Gamora. But there are a lot that I don't really enjoy within the MCU. Number one being Thor and Jane. I think. That is her name, right? Jane? I'm not even sure. I forgot at this point. Bruce and Natasha? Yeesh. Just remember that shit. Ugh. The point is, pairings in the MCU are generally just tolerable. But Peter and MJ just work so well. They are perfect for each other. That's all I'm gonna say for now, because I don't want to reveal too much, because a lot of what I want to say about the Peter-MJ relationship in this film, well, might spoil the fucking whole thing. So I'll leave that in the spoiler review, alright? Then we move on to the action set pieces, and honestly, I am really impressed. The action set pieces just have this oomph to it, you know, like just life to it, just I mean, it's just so very creative when it comes to showing off the power sets for both Spider-Man and Mysterio. Spider-Man especially. There are moments as I'm watching this film and I'm seeing Spider-Man do his thing, and I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck did I just see? It's so good. The way that it's shot, the use of CG and 360-degree angle shots just makes it so much fun to watch. I'm blown away. I'm blown away by this film. And now we move on to arguably the MVP of this film, Jake Gyllenhaal. What a performance by Mr. Gyllenhaal himself. I could not have asked for a better casting. He just portrays the character so well and adds so many layers to his performance. He just truly shines in this role. He embodies Mysterio so perfectly. and I really cannot praise his performance enough without going into spoiler territory. So I'll just save that for the spoiler review. Just know that Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio, bouncing off of Tom Holland's Peter Parker / Spider-Man, is almost unfair at this point. Plus, he gets the best foreshadowing in the film, which will definitely be discussed in the spoiler review, so watch out for that. In short, Spider-Man Far From Home is a great film, and you should definitely go check it out. It's worth every penny that you spend on it. Absolutely. Oh, and lastly, I just want to quickly mention that mid-credit scene. That shit was crazy and wholly appreciated. Thank you for listening to the fans and delivering us one of the best after-credit scenes in MCU history. This was Aaronoticz blasting off. Peace.